Hey guys, Chuke here with Chuke's Outdoor Adventures. I was going to do a different video this Saturday, but I pushed that video back because I'm so infuriated with Outside Magazine and this anti-gun, kind of hidden anti-gun agenda that they just pushed on an online article. Now, Outside Magazine, I don't really read a lot. It's for like mountain bikers and hikers and stuff. I believe that it's kind of a liberal publication. They once in a while they'll do a gun article on like a fuddy hunting rifle or something, but I call them Fudside Magazine. They did. So in 2018, Outside Magazine did an article on should you carry a gun outdoors, and they kind of skimmed around it. Oh, it might be good for some people, but there are better options. Bear spray, non-lethals are better. They just outright said it. But just a few days ago, they came out with an article called "You Don't Need to Hike with a Gun," and this guy touted himself as an outdoorsman. What is his name? Let's shame this guy publicly. I don't even care. I challenge him to a debate. His name, what is his name? Drew Poggy, Drew Pog, Drew Fuddy. So he went off on guns, and you can read the article. It's a short article. But he calls himself, he says, "I'm not anti-gun, nor am I a city-dwelling ideologue. I've lived in Montana for nearly 20 years and I own guns. The only time I carry into the woods, however, is to hunt, to kill game." That's what they're built to do. So he's a FUD that only believes, you should carry a gun outdoors if you're hunting. And he uses the liberal narrative. The liberal narrative is, oh, I'm a gun owner, but I don't think that we should have these rights. I don't think you should carry a gun outdoors. And he talks about you don't need to carry a gun for self-defense against other people. You don't need to, oh, I've been around bears. I've never had to use a gun on bears. This guy's an idiot. I did a whole video last year when tons of people were being, not tons, but we had multiple accounts of people being eaten by black bears, not brown bears, and they were blowing right through clouds of bear spray. The lady at the mine, they wouldn't let her carry a gun. She's working at this mine in the interior of Alaska. They deployed bear spray. This black bear, imagine if it was a grizzly, blew right through it and ate the woman. And there's been other accounts of it. If you go to Kodiak, Alaska, these guys will tell you straight up that this Fuddy guy's a FUD, because they say you go to Kodiak, Alaska, if you use bear spray, the bears will literally use it as seasoning to eat you, those big brown bears. And this guy's in Montana around big brown bears telling people, oh, I'm a gun owner and I'm a hunter, but you do not need to carry a gun in the woods. It's the biggest load of BS, and I'm angry about it. That's why I did this video. Just the narrative and the undertones of this Outside Magazine article from a so-called outdoorsman gun enthusiast are so anti-gun. It's just sublime how they're trying to sneak this narrative in. I'm a gun owner, but you do not need to protect yourself with the gun. That's the liberal narrative that they're trying to program to people. And as an Alaskan outdoorsman, I call this guy out, biggest FUD of all time, and obviously anti-gun, obviously writing for an anti-gun magazine. I can't believe it. Look it up for yourself. It's at the time of this filming, it's only been out for a few days. The article's literally titled, "You Don't Need to Hike with a Gun" by Outside Magazine, and it's the biggest load. Yes, you do. You do need to hike with a gun. Here in Alaska, there's crazies out there. You need to protect yourself and your family, and absolutely, I say both. Bear spray and a gun is good, but sometimes bear spray does not work. That was proven last summer when the bears blew right through it and ate that woman. And if you listen to this guy, you could die out here. And Montana's got huge brown bears too. So I don't know where he's coming from, but I challenge him to, why don't you have a debate with me and Chuck from Alaska Ballistics and tell us how what a great supporter of gun rights you are, and tell us why you shouldn't carry a gun in Alaska or Montana in the woods. Please enlighten us, because this to me is just subliminal liberal programming, and I'm calling him out on it because this is one of the worst articles I've ever read for an outdoor magazine. So let me know what you guys think in the comments, guys. It's Chuke, your friend in the field.
Outdoor adventure.